dressed for the night, 100 bill.
It has, bro.
See, that's one of those moments where I wish I unmuted like 5 seconds earlier, because that would have been so funny.
The walk-in for that moment would have been too many jokes.
Oh my god.
That would have been lit.
Oh, let me get us some intro music here. And we're live.
Hey. What? Lyrics, Ice Rider up on my wrist, I'm like King. Grab my bowler since I dropped the crush, now it's Ting Lu. Hot as hell, I hit the nasty plot, I'm in my thing move. I got that infinite water, no sink dude. I'm throwing strikes out the booth, urge a fool move. I put that strike to my side on my shoe too. 2025, fuck fraud, do YouTube. It's 150 grand.
Bruh.
About Zab. I went and caught me a Mewtwo. Bring your whole team in some shams. Right turn King Cam. They wait till you're gone just to pull through. I'm with Jay Easy, ain't sipping Happini. We smoking on big blunts.
Big 3 podcast, episode 0, part 2. That's right. We're doing 2 pilots. Why? Because we feel like it. Oh, because we're all flop.
Bruh. That might be bars. That might be bars.
That might be bars. No, actually, that might be bars.
That might be bars, bro.
I had to remind him I still do it. You know, I still does this.
That shit was kind of crazy.
Hey, some talking shit. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? When it's the big 3 on Mondays at 3 p.m. EST, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Curl looking like a science teacher. Not me doing this damn thing out here.
Dude, I'm in like a RPG field. I didn't know they added this.
You know how it is, bro. Apologies that I ain't on the tube, but y'all, I'm a little sick. Well, not even a little sick. I'm all fucked up. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I sound like Biggie in '96. Oh, like it's over here, bro. So,
Bro.
I ain't wanna get on camera and be more ugly than I usually am. So you feel me?
It's like that SpongeBob episode when Patrick got to give him moral support, except I'm not your Patrick.
Yeah.
Not at all, bro.
And we're not giving you moral support.
At all. At all. And I don't expect y'all to do it, bro.
Like I'm actively trying to fuck up your mental health.
Yep.
It is. Good luck. You know how hard it is to fuck with me, bro. Good luck.
That's it. Take his babesters away.
Bruh.
Take your Oichi away.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Now, then we gotta fight.
Yeah, see?
I ain't gonna be mad. We just gotta fight. I won't even be mad. We just gotta fight. Like, I'm gonna be happy whipping your ass. Like, I'm not gonna be mad. Like,
but yeah, nah. Stupid banter aside, we just been talking shit for like the past like hour, low key. But you know what we're here to do? It's the Big 3 podcast. PESO Pete, Diggs of Prophecy, Professor Kuro.
here.
We're here. We're here.
Right here.
We're fucking here, man.
All
And honestly,
together.
Without a doubt.
the only reason I'll admit it, the only reason why we're doing a second pilot is because I definitely forgot to set up all of the social media channels and launch correctly. So we're just gonna act like I never planned that and it was for next week. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Sometimes this shit falls in the right place, bro.
See, what Peso doesn't know is that I added an extra week to January just in case this happened. You know, we got 5 weeks of January to lock in.
Okay, bet.
Beautiful time.
Oh,
January 32nd.
I'll say POV. I closed Discord for a split second. The whole stream went dark. But no,
He was like, "What happened?
That was insane,
Guys, who turned out the lights?"
But yeah,
Shit crazy.
we are here to do what we do. The Big 3, not only us 3, but the pillars of culture that we have decided to cover in our journey. And that's always going to be manga, music, and culture. Music, manga, culture, culture, manga, music. I don't know. One of those 3 is the right order.
MMC, MCM, MCM.
What he said.
Shit sound like a combo, but I
honestly, much like last episode, we're definitely going to start on anime. Honestly, the docket on anime is a little lighter this week. I mean, like, you can't really expect anime to go crazy every week. Especially newsworthy stuff, right? Like, you know, we'll always keep up with what's happening, but like, you know, there can only be so much shit that's like actually fucking super insane to cover. So it's anime section's a little on the short side, but I think it'd probably be good to start with live action JoJo's.
Yes, sir. My question is, right, like, bruh, we know how everybody generally feels overall about the live action anime thing, but there has been some recent success lately, so maybe it might be lit. And I also believe it's 100% being done by the Japanese. And usually the
Okay.
Japanese live adaptations go hard. Like
Right.
the Rurouni Kenshin one is gas. That shit is gas, bro. Like, so I don't know. Like, I'm optimistic about it, but again, I still don't want to get my hopes high because it is live action anime, and besides One Piece and maybe like 3 or 4 other things, we have been disappointed to the high amounts, bro. Like,
I'm about to say One Piece was great though. Hey,
One Piece, no, One Piece.
that's what
that
I
shit
said,
changed my mind. Yeah, no.
besides
I'm
One Piece.
about to say
Yeah.
no, but that shit
That
really did
shit-
change my mind on that shit though, because I thought there was no hope at all.
At all.
That's how I feel about JoJo's, because the thing with JoJo's is, especially when you look at the anime, right? The very poses that they hit just physically don't exist, right? Like nobody's hitting half the shit Dio doing on a panel. And
I
the
mean,
fact that
with
like a lot of what makes JoJo interesting is like the way they will change color hues and do these dramatic effects and zoom ins, and just it's so over the top camp that I feel like if you try and do it super faithfully live action, it's gonna come across super corny. But if you don't go all the way to the limit with it, you're gonna fall short, and that's even worse. So I don't know. It's kind of like rock hard place, and I'm just stuck praying that I eat my words because I'm so pessimistic right now. I think this is gonna be ass. I have no
And
no faith.
well, they got a couple of months. I believe it drops in May, if I'm not mistaken. So
Okay, we got
we
time.
will see. We will see. And the crazy thing now that we speak about like live action, apparently Naruto's also going to get one eventually too, which should be fucking easy. I mean, how many ninja films
Ninjas,
have
we have
made?
enough
Yeah,
ninja
but
movies?
that should be pretty standard. Yeah. I feel like
anything with
people.
ninjas, samurai, it's
I feel like
easy
people,
work,
you
bro.
know, they're always gonna be upset, or people. Some people are always gonna be bothered by like the what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I'm fried. Like the you know,
I'm
like
fried.
because the Naruto shit put it into perspective for me. It's like hand-to-hand combat should be good. Taijutsu stuff should be good. People will probably be upset anyways about like CGI use in jutsu. I could see people being upset about like Shadow Clone being done
Yeah.
with like a lot of CGI, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only a certain amount of like realism you could incorporate with powers like that. But at the same time, you do have One Piece again. I mean, like Luffy's entire shtick looks great in all the choreographed fights and stuff. So it's like I don't know.
And with
Like, yeah.
Naruto, it also you like because like to go down the list, right? Like taijutsu is the easiest thing to do. Just get a good fight choreographer and like really train these guys.
No.
Genjutsu is actually really easy to pull off because
Yeah.
of the fact that you can literally just zoom into the eye, zoom out, and then
And then all you gotta do is like dream state shit, which we've seen
Yep.
that plenty of times in shows and movies, like the dream like levels and shit like that. You could easily do that. It's like I get what you're saying though. It comes down to like the regular
Like,
jutsu and shit,
is
like
the
fireballs and shit.
Rasengan
Like,
gonna look like a Rasengan. Like that's what it really boils down to. Is the Chidori gonna crackle and pop the way it should crackle and pop? Will the
crazy thing-
fireball look like a phoenix?
fire. Like the crazy thing is like something like Naruto is the ceiling isn't too far to reach. That's basically why I think it should be good because like again, anything with ninjas and samurais, especially if the Japanese do it. Like how many kung fu fucking movies have we seen with this shit? This should be a no-brainer. There's no way they could fuck up on that, bruh. Like
It's a layup.
Do
As
we
long as
hold
they
on?
actually approach it with respect.
I will also add, talking about like, because it's not necessarily live action anime, but we'll bring up the Sonic movies as well very like shortly.
Fact.
Just to say like, yeah, I'm about to say those shits are, and biggest thing about the Sonic movie franchise to me is how much they listen. I feel like, and again, no spoilers on 3. I don't know if it's been out long enough for us to spoil anything or not, but I'll just say that they learned a lot. Right, but it's like, you know, you never know. But they
Yeah.
learned a lot from the first and second movies. a lot less random like people scenes. Like, yes, like we need the anchor characters who Sonic lives with and interacts with and leads him around the world. Like those characters will always be necessary.
We don't give a fuck about them.
But we don't really give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. It's just facts. Like they're necessary for the plot to be there and exist. But like they really listened in Sonic 3. There's a lot less random people shit. And the scenes that they did have like human characters on screen,
way more
like,
impactful.
Way more impactful. And I mean, like, let's be honest here. Like, it was Jim Carrey. His last name is Carrey, bruh. Like,
yeah, yo, I can't
bro,
lie.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. His
Eggman.
His pull up for 3 was the best out of all 3 of them, bro. He was not fucking around in 3, bro.
Like I loved Shadow,
and he had a dual performance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly,
bro.
He really stole the show. Jim Carrey's Eggman since 1 has been stealing the show, but like 3 really crowned him as one of the like. He really, without him, I don't think the Sonic movies are as successful.
Oh, Keanu Shadow was great. Yo, Keanu Shadow was perfect casting.
Without a fucking doubt.
Absolute
but yeah,
chef's kiss. 10 out of 10.
the slide off of what Kuro said about Jim Carrey, like he proves why, and this is a little bit of theater history. He proves why he was the first motherfucker to make $20 million from a role in a movie. Jim Carrey's no fucking joke, bro.
No,
he is.
Even though he is a joke, he's no joke. Like,
in terms of character acting, he's absolutely lethal. He's too good.
No,
Bro is an actual cartoon character in real life.
facts.
Honestly, I think that, like, with that being said, like, live action has turned around a lot from like the depths of mediocrity and like just unfaithful adaptation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You already know what I'm talking about.
So before we like slide out of this point, right? What's your favorite live action? I already know PESO is probably gonna be One Piece, but no, I mean you just gotta ask just in case.
Favorite live action.
I got 2 that's in the running for me. Like and once I say them, you gonna be like, I like. I'll go since y'all thinking.
Go first.
Yeah.
I'll go first since y'all thinking. Like, first, like I said, the Japanese live action of Rurouni Kenshin. If you have, it's like 3 or 4 movies. All 4 of them shits are gas. When I tell you they caught the Batosai and fucking Shishio fight down to a T, that shit is absolutely fucking lit. Tied with that, on the American side, the first Mortal Kombat movie. The first Mortal Kombat movie was gas. Like,
okay. Low key.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank. Like I can't think of that many that are worth remembering. Is the problem? Like I'm really going through the list in my head, and
I mean, hold on, wait. Two questions. One. Can I list like a series of movies as like a, well, I mean, the Rurouni Kenshin joint was 3. I'd say 1, like, yo, the Transformers live actions, be them corny at points.
Yeah, no, it's gas.
That's some good-hearted fun, right?
Explosions are a bit too much sometimes, but
Michael Bay is the GOAT. I don't want to hear it. Shia LaBeouf is my hero. Run me the Transformers series.
But hey, in that vein though, I would also say something like live action Marvel too. Like, I think like
Transformers over Marvel.
All I'm saying is,
in terms of adaptation,
only one of those adaptations has someone who says Autobots roll out. That's all I'm saying.
With the iconic voice, bro.
Yep, that's all I'm saying.
Autobots roll out.
And then all you hear is
fuck on your left. On your left. Bro, Decepticons! Get me that all spark, bro.
Yep.
Megatron is only in one of those franchises.
Yeah, and the next thing you hear is you don't know if motherfuckers are transforming or just somebody having a good time in the other room. Like you know what's going down. Bro.
Okay. Live action. Next. Our next point on the docket is Mappa's pack schedule.
Yeah, man.
It's a
Y'all already know the deal with Mappa, bro. They are like, fuck it. Like, yeah, you need it done. Yeah, we'll do it. And then the producers or whatever look at the schedule like, hey, don't you got like 12 other things to do? No, don't worry about it. We got it. Like,
hold on. I got the comparison. Mappa's schedule is Diggs feature list 2020-2021.
Facts. Yeah, my shit was crazy. 2021. I had
Diggs would be on
like
four-
10. I had like 10 features a week, bro. No bullshit, bro.
like 4
Like,
ciphers, 3 of the same character rap for like 5 people.
yeah, my feature list was crazy. 2021, 2022. That's how it was, bro. The only difference is I could get shit done fast without overworking motherfuckers. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Bro, cause like look. Let's take a quick gander. Let me use the word gander here. Let's take a quick gander at the schedule. One of them is the Chainsaw Man movie, which we need that to be gas. We there can't be no
The movie's
slips.
like the next arc, right?
With Rize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Shout
it's
out to
not.
Head Gang.
It's wow. Okay, but you're not lame. But yeah, like when we talking Chainsaw Man, like we need that Rize movie to hit. So
Yeah.
if I'm Mappa, I'm definitely putting my energy into that without a fucking doubt. You feel me? So it's like, and that's just one of the like the main franchises, big franchises that they're working on. Next, you got the JJK Gojo's Past movie. So it's another. Go ahead, talk your shit.
What is that?
That's a good ass question. That only God can answer you, bro. I have no idea. I have no expectations for it. I don't even know where the fuck the thought came from to be 100.
I'm a little dumb sometimes, okay? I'm pretty sure the start of season 2 was Gojo's Past. So what are we doing? Here? What are we doing here?
Facts, though. Facts. Like I said,
I don't get it. I
have no idea. I have no words on that. All I know of it because they know it's a cash grab and they're gonna be like, hey, fuck it. Let's run this up. Right? That's 2. Then you have a kind of a favorite coming back for a season 2, which is Dora, which a lot of people have been asking since that shit went off the air. I want to say 2022-ish when Dora originally dropped. A lot of people fuck with Dora, including myself. I read the manga. So that shit is actually gas. But that's just 3 of the major ones right there that's going to take a lot of like attention to detail to cook up, especially if you're doing shit that involves fights and you want to make sure all the choreography is right. You want to make sure the landscaping and the background is good. That right there alone is going to take up hella fucking space. When you get into the next 3, which aren't as big projects because they're all new things, but still at the same time, packing that on to the stuff you're already working with, it's like, bro, give your employees, give your workers, stop slaving these dudes, bro. Like they need a break, bro. Like,
bro, my heart goes out to them because even if you split it amongst teams, like there's no way Mappa has to run 6 premier animation projects, because that's what they all are. Like whether they're like running or big, like those are premier releases that they're working on.
Yeah.
How? What are you feeding them?
the sweatshop
it's over.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit
The
is
sweatshop is crazy.
that shit is insane. I mean, like it's good for the consumer that we get like consistent content and it's at like a pretty high level of quality, but like yeah, I mean, like we've seen what I'll say before we move on to the I think damn near the last thing on the docket for anime is
We got like 2 more. We got 2 more.
Oh, okay. We're not okay. That's it. Real Peso P fans know. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Black Clover. I said it.
I knew he was.
I said it.
I knew he was going to.
I said it. I said it.
I knew he was
Ain't
going to say
nobody
it.
give
That's
a
why
fuck.
I had to push it, bro. I had to push the buttons, bro.
Why I fucking oughta.
I
I had to push
bro,
the
that shit is
because
sleepy.
the funny thing is,
Hinata.
I did that because Kuro's a huge Black Clover fan, and
I
I know you don't like it, bro. That's why I had to do that, bro.
Look at me. I'm gonna unhook my mic because I need a mic on my fucking face. Get this mic over here. Let me tell y'all something. All right, the cope is fucking real. Okay, I am coping so hard, levels you can't imagine. Okay, I'm praying to God 5 times a day, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday, depending if I'm feeling good and religious. Okay, all I need is for the Black Clover manga to end, and then okay, we get the anime back, and we just 1,000-year blood war this shit. That's what we need. Okay, because there's no hope. There is no salvation for Black Clover fans. We lost. They kicked Tabata to a once every 3-month release schedule.
Crazy.
You know how
that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is wild.
When I tell y'all the cope is real, it's
you know what I'll say?
bad,
Hey,
yo.
what I will say, jokes aside,
It's a lot of cope.
I do relate to this, like being a fan of something like this where this is happening. As a D Grayman fan, I feel like the anime was. But I say, bro, the anime was boof, right? Anime was boof. That manga is amazing. And then after like chapter like 218 or something, it's off Jump. They got booted to some other magazine. They're completely off Jump. They're on a completely different magazine, and I'm pretty sure on that mag, they're monthly.
Yeah,
they got hoed.
Pretty much.
So you know what?
Grayman got disrespected. I can't lie. We did not deserve that.
And it's not even like it's consistently monthly. It's monthly sometimes.
Yeah.
It's monthly when it's on. It's not always on.
Yeah, that shit is. And the Gray Man, the manga is gas.
I'm not gonna lie, Alan Walker, one of the best MCs ever. That guy is tough.
So underappreciated. Underappreciated.
That's my guy. Hey, but all right. Well, we inadvertently talked about Black Clover now, but what, the manga's coming back soon, or?
Yeah. The manga should be in the last arc, like the last huge fight. Should be happening, and the shit is scheduled to be completely finished by spring. So we talking maybe late March, early April type shit.
But does that mean? But are the chapters aren't going to be every 3 months still? No, now, right? They're going to be on a different schedule.
The last chapters we got was the start of this month, and then before that was, I believe, October. So they're closing it on like every 2 months. So they might be like accelerating it just to get it out.
But the good thing is they drop like 3 chapters every time. Like
except for last time when they dropped 2 chapters.
Yeah, but most of the time they usually drop 3. So they be cooking. Like,
bro, they're really speed running. It's fucking. I'm in pain, bro. As someone that was like a vanguard defender of Black Clover to get done this dirty, Tabata, if I ever see you on the block, please cross to the other side of the street. Don't walk next to me, because I'm shoving you right into traffic. I'm gonna save you before anything hits you, but like I want your heart to feel that like jump that we felt when you fucked us over. That's all.
That is insane.
I want to put your life in danger to save your life, so that you owe me, and then you can write me a better ending for Black Clover. Personally,
really but nah, I guess I hear you. All right.
This is why I read One Piece, y'all.
You need your weekly fix.
I need health and healing.
But anyway, I'll slide to the last segment of anime, which is besides, Solo Leveling, Sakamoto Days, all that other shit is hitting. One of the ones that just dropped now and was hitting and has always been hitting, and in my opinion is probably Netflix's anime motherfucking opus. Like, Netflix has never missed with this series when they animated Castlevania. Like,
big fact about it being the magnum opus. Big fact.
Yeah. Like, if you've never seen any of the Castlevanias, go watch all them bitches. Every single one of them shits is gas. Like, I'm not even, and the latest season, which I think is Nocturnal Part 2, or whatever the fuck the case may be was called, the shit was gas. Every episode, I at least rated it a 8 or a 9. The shit was cooking. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh.
Nah, original Castlevania, 4 seasons. Every season's fire. Season 2 is actually stupid short as well. Like, you can literally hop skip through that into 3. Banger, and Nocturne, banger. I'm hype as shit. I loved it. I saw season 1, binged that shit so fast. Fell in love with so many of the characters. Season 2 started. I started it. I haven't finished it. Really good. I mean, animated impeccably. Run that up. Do yourself the favor.
Animation is definitely lit. Like I said, it's like Netflix stepping a bag for that, bro. They don't fuck around when it come to Castlevania, bro. They be like, all right, we here. Like, we cooking. So, I mean, if y'all was here last week for the pilot episode 1.5 or half a pilot, whatever.
Pilot episode part 1. Pilot episode part 1.
Y'all already know once we finish a segment, we like to give y'all a recommendation for the big 3. And since the first one is anime,
The real one recommendations.
yeah, fellas, what is y'all anime recommendations for this week or this weekend or whatever the fuck the case may be?
I'll say what
Or
I
manga,
just,
like do what you do.
bro. I'll actually give an anime. Fucking, we started watching it. Shiny Tunes Saturday and Sundays every weekend on my Twitch only, not on the YouTube. We'll watch like some random retro anime, and we just finished watching the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, but
Yes,
no third season dub, so we stopped at the end of season 2. But I was looking through Retro Crush trying to see what we could watch next, and we settled on Metabots. And let me fucking tell you,
it's been
let me tell you, Diggs, let me tell you, go watch
ahead,
it again,
talk.
because oh my god, the dub is hilarious, bruh. What are they doing in that show? It's like Ghost Stories level, like improv at points without like the super insane like jokes. Like, you know, like Ghost Stories gets like a little racist and like a little fucking like
a little.
no, Ghost Stories gets fucking ridiculous, but like it has like
all the lines.
no. Ghost Stories crosses every single line ever. I was definitely just trying to like downplay it and skirt past it, but no, that shit is actually super insane. I don't even think I can watch that one on stream if people wanted to watch that.
Definitely can't.
Definitely can't. Yeah, but I say no, that shit is TOS as fuck. But no, the Metabots dub is fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude, King Dragonic, bro. Yesterday there was some Metabot who pulled up and everybody was like gassing his design, and then like the main character's Metabot is like, man, I don't like that Meta bum, that Meta hobo. Like, he'd be saying funny shit, bro. Like, it's actually hilarious. Like, no, and then there's like some rich private school. Like, it's like that classic dynamic of the main character and his friends are in like a normal school, and there's like the private school with all like the rich kids in it on the side, and then like they're in the middle of this like episode where they're all getting picked off one by one by like a ghost in a forest, like that classic anime trope, and this one rich private stuck up kid gets like taken first. And all you hear is like a blood curdling scream, and then his girl compatriot from the private school is like, "Oh no, I haven't heard Koji scream like that since he found out his designer watch was fake."
Bruh.
And like that's like the official line in the dub. Like the dub is just hilarious, and like the animation is really good. Oh my god, that shit is just so funny. That's my recommendation, 100%. Medabots, Metabots. Old ass show, but the dub is hilarious. Oh my god, I'm watching it right now every Saturday, Sunday. Pull up.
I haven't seen that shit in a while.
And where are you watching it every Saturday and Sunday?
At this Twitch channel. Ooh-wee!
Oh my god!
No, Metabots, dude, I'm telling you, no, that shit is hilarious, bro. Oh my, I can talk about that shit forever. That shit is so funny.
All right, Curl, what? No, I mean, what you feeling? What you feeling for the week, my guy?
So, in spiritual camaraderie, in the theme of metal and throwback animes, I'm gonna recommend a little deep cut, a little Basquiat, little robo basketball in space. With the moon.
Shit!
Oh my god! Motherfucking Boss Squash? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's that shit.
What?
That's that shit. I was randomly watching that joint with like Has a couple months back, and like I recently circled back to it because I was like, yo, I need something to just throw on. Like I caught up with everything I wanted to catch up on.
Wow,
That
Boss Squash,
shit's
bruh. It's been a hot minute since I seen Boss Squash, bruh. Like shit, bruh. Like
listen, real one recommendations. You gonna get some real recommendations.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna find this on your Mal top 100.
Yeah, and it's the good thing about that is it's unique as fuck. Like it took the mechas, and these motherfuckers are in a basketball league mecha style, bruh. killing people and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, life.
Can you
ball
dunk
is
it?
life. Ball is
Like,
life, bro. Like that shit is
That's what the
actually
NBA needs. The NBA needs to take away the 3-point shot and just add mechs.
And yeah, bro,
That's
why
it.
not? Why not? Fuck it.
That's all we need.
All right, bro. All right, bro. So, I mean, I guess since we sticking with throwbacks, right? Now, I mean, and y'all already know this is my motherfucking field. Like, they call me Unc, so they better be my fucking field.
I'm about to
but,
say,
yeah,
bro, said,
but
I
we-
am the oldest.
yeah, we gonna go, like, especially to, if you know me, you know I like the drama, film, mystery type shit. I mean, my favorite anime is Detective Conan, so you already know my field. We gonna go to one that I got into early, and it's City Hunter. City Hunter was my shit back in the day. It's a long watch. It's like 150 fucking episodes, but yeah. City Hunter was my shit. The movies that they tied to this shit, like I think they dropped a new movie for it like either last year or 2 years ago, was gas, bro. So if you into the whole private eye, bounty hunter type shit, on like, this is for you. City Hunter is fucking gas, bruh. Like, no bullshit. And of course, I wouldn't be me if I ain't give you something that had the bad bitches in it. Like, you know how I do, bro. Like,
This guy, bro.
look, bro, I stay on brand. Fuck
You
what you heard.
that is true. It was funny as shit. I thought of you while I was watching Solo Leveling episode, the latest one, because they had like the you know the reporter dude that be trying to find Sunjin. There was this one random scene where he got into the car with just some random ass shorty. And I'm like, shorty. I know anime came a far way in our timeline because even the random character decently attractive. I'm like, okay.
They know what
Okay.
they doing, bro.
They
know
really
what they
covering
doing,
all
bro.
the bases. They're like, you're an extra, you gonna be pretty. You gonna be good eye candice.
Yeah, so, no, I mean, shout out to y'all. That is the big 3 recommendations for anime and manga. Now, I mean, if you got the time,
Rex.
watch Metabots to piss yourself. If you got the time, watch Boss Squash if you're into like fucking sports, anime, and mechs. If you got the time, if you want to see motherfuckers get shot, watch City Hunter. Like, plain and simple, bro.
So if you want to laugh, if you want something interesting, and
And if you're a gangster, like,
if the guy clocking the dump in the trigger don't mean nothing.
I'm just saying, bro.
But no,
To me, I pull up and blow your brains out.
you know how it be. That's what we're on for anime and manga for this week. And I think next we finna move into music.
Woohoo!
Obviously we finna talk about beef. It's beef, lawsuits, beef suits, law beef, the law of beef.
Bruh.
The law of beef. We'll get the lawsuit
beef
out the way
law.
because that's just petty. Here go Drake again. Drake with his second lawsuit. He withdrew the first one, and now has the second one going in for strictly defamation and allowance of the such. Even like, you know, like of course like the big viral moment in like the filings has been his listings of like a bunch of like prolific / like super big reactors covering Not Like Us and stuff like that, and being like, you know, fucking Universal didn't have any say or chose not to step in per copyright, whether it be in the sake of Drake's well-being or whether it be for the sake of the song's, like, you know, copyright itself. You know, I'm about to say Zia's being on that list is hilarious. It's just like, I don't know. No, there's just no defense you can make here,
Can't
bro.
even
Like,
speak it. You
no, you
really
can't
can't, bro. It's like, he's literally the definition of a Karen, bro. He's literally like, hey, the feds, because he's calling it higher than the cops. Like, he's
Nah,
like, hey, they're calling me names over there.
no,
He
quite
called
literally.
me a ninny. Kendrick and his friends called me a big ninny.
Yeah, no, it's
which
like,
which was crazy because when he was putting all that shit out there, like basically degrading and defaming Meek Mills, he was all for it. all for it. But now that the shoe was on the other fucking foot, you're like, oh, guys, you gotta understand. I didn't sign up for this. It's wrong to do this to somebody, especially of my caliber. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Especially, that's a fact, because Drake really will say some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like,
Fucking
and bro, when I mean, like, bro, when he was getting active on his side of the beef, he was talking about your kid isn't yours. You beat your wife. I'm about to say you fucking you're like the like scourge of an abusive household, and he fucking
best friend is your best friend is the real father. Like, come on, bro.
He took the quote unquote like the good kid Mad City van and like lit it on, like put it in the compactor and all that bullshit, and
yeah,
like
fucking buying Tupac memorabilia, and it was too much, bro. Like, but
so I don't know.
You want to complain and you want people to see where you're coming from, but when you do it, all of a sudden there's no repercussions, nothing should happen. It's all fair game. Get the fuck, like, if we can bring it up. I remember he was having an interview. I forgot who the fuck was interviewing him, but it's when the Pusha T shit was going around and Pusha T cooked him. He was like, bro, there's certain things you can't say in a battle. Like, you'll get your ass beat for that. And fucking Styles P and Jadakiss was reacting to that like, who the fuck told you this, you piece of shit? Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just sad to see. I mean, like, there's like a little bit of actual beef to talk about, but we just thought we would include that because it was just funny.
It's also like a very like comedic revelation moment where like now anyone that like overly
fucks with Drake, while y'all cook that, I'll be right back. But,
like anyone that like overly fucks with Drake, you kind of gotta look at with a little twinge in your eye because you're like, why? Like, he's very much showing you that there's more and more things to not respect about him than respect about him. Like, the scale has shifted to him being a bitch.
But yeah, no. Drake, boo. Next on the docket, Cameron and Jim Jones. I feel like okay. I'm gonna let Diggs handle this one. I feel like though I did see clips of this. Old heads gotta stop hopping on podcasts. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous. All these old heads. Everybody got a microphone in front of them with a Twitch account now, bro. This is too.
And too many opinions they can't filter.
This is too much.
Whatever be coming to their mind.
This is too much. The old heads gotta get off the podcasts, bro. Like, it's too bad.
Like, yo, Unc, give me back the microphone, Unc. Give me back the mic.
Dude. That's all I gotta say about that. But Diggs and Crow, if y'all want to elaborate on that, y'all can.
I'm actually excited for Diggs to come back because I didn't know this was a beef that was active. Rocking again, you feel me? In the blood. I didn't know old head. I just want to know, why are these old heads like? Isn't it like 15 years past? Like, I don't mean that disrespectfully. Why beef when you already like past like currently releasing music and being like commercially relevant? Like, is it just like you wanted to talk shit 15 years ago and didn't, and then now you talking shit? Like, I'm excited to just learn real life lore right now. Oh shit, Diggs got a digital Big Mac on the screen right now.
Yeah, yo, is he gonna go on DoorDash? Where's he gonna go?
Yeah, I think his DoorDash order just arrived. yo, you steal the burrito, I'm gonna take the burger.
Oh god.
I'll take the apple, you take the orange.
Imagine if that's like a visual representation of his order. What kind of NPC ass order is that? Burger, burrito. That's like the 500 cigarettes. It's like that.
What did you order?
Salad.
Lunch. What do you mean you got lunch? Yeah, I got lunch. What came with
lunch? Dinner, snack. He said, got this shit for the food mart. Oh god.
I swear. He said, can I get one meal with extra meal, please? I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I ate before this because looking at this and having this conversation is making me hungry.
No, I mean, I was just, sitting in the bed all day. But my bad. Yeah, we back.
Bet.
Continue where y'all was going. My fault.
Nah, we went on you to educate us on the Cameron
Oh yeah, so as far as the beef goes between Cam and Jim Jones, if you're a fan of the early 2000s hip hop run, you know that shit was heavily dominated in one corner by Dipset.
Right.
So over the years, now I mean they made some good hits together. They're successful. Put it that way. Some bullshit happened along the way, right?
As it does.
Where and you know it's if it's bullshit, 50 Cent is involved in it. 50 in the middle of 50's beef with Cameron, 50 hits up Jim Jones to perform with him. Now Jim Jones could have denied that, seeing that you know your homie don't fuck with this man at all, right? But Jim Jones takes it as the opportunity to get more clout, to get more profit, because at the time I think he had the biggest song on the radio with We Fly High. So he performed it, got the bag, whatever the case may be. Cameron did not like that. And on top of that, they already had some issues in the group. Now, I mean, low key, but it wasn't out there until that happened. So basically, through the years, these motherfuckers once started out as good friends. Now they apparently don't fuck with each other. And especially since Cameron linked back up with Mace, and Jim Jones doesn't fuck with Mace. So Jim Jones is taking it like, hey, bro, like, you know we don't fuck with him like that. You linking back up with him, but you can't blame Cam for, being the bigger person, because him and Mace grew up together, and they decided to just put all the bullshit behind him. Like, yo, bro, what would we mad at each other for? We cool as hell. Like, bro, I went to school with you. We played on the same basketball team, et cetera, et cetera. So, now, I mean, the recent beef is because Cam brings 50 about a month ago or a couple of weeks ago. He brings 50 to his podcast and talks about the incident and how 50 pulled up and took Jim Jones and did a snake move. And 50, being the asshole and the petty motherfucker he is, 50 just says, oh, that was all calculated. Like, I knew if I did that, it would make y'all look stupid. Like, I think a lot of people need to stop sleeping on how smart 50 is. Like,
That is true.
So 50 actually caused the rift between them, and Cam is basically like, yeah, that was some smart shit. Laughing on the show, the word gets around to Jim Jones. Jim Jones doesn't like what's said on the fucking podcast, so Jim Jones talks his shit back. Like, yo, oh, y'all really on my dick? Y'all ain't fucking with me. Y'all know I did everything for this shit, so. And then, like, last week, the word gets back to Cam. Cam, like, bro, you're not even really from Harlem. Get the fuck out of here. And type shit like that. So this shit just was funny as hell. Like, anytime you see Cam air somebody out, it's the funniest shit ever, because Cam does not give a single shit. So if you ever watch, the podcast is called It Is What It Is, and you look up the Jim Jones rant, you're going to be crying, because Cam is a asshole, bro. But that's basis of how it started up again.
That's funny as shit, bro. Bros got reactivated off old shit just because they finally got the. Yeah, that was all part of the plan. Y'all fell for it.
50 is a genius, bro.
So is 50 the Eisen of the rap?
Probably.
It was all according to K-Cock.
Probably definitely is the fucking item. Just creating the bullshit for people to think they see, and then he's just in the back laughing at motherfuckers, bro.
I'm crying.
So that was just the one beef. The other beef is petty as fuck, but I'll let Peso talk to you about that, bro.
I got you. Give me 1 sec.
For those who ain't aware what it is, it's, especially if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, you probably seen or you probably know of Playboy Max. And his fucking his random ass fucking pull-ups he be doing for like artists to come through freestyle cypher, whatever the case the fuck may be. And it all started when he brought Lil TJ and 504 in through to just record a track or whatever the case. He rented out the Airbnb for them to do all this shit. And these motherfuckers just was rude as hell. But like I said, I'll let Peso tell you about that.
This ain't the story of the motherfucker smoking inside the B&B and like that was.
It is that one. It is that one.
Oh, okay, I know. I know things. I know.
It is that one, bro.
I'm glad I'm tapped in for real. You know, I really be out here doing my investigative journalism when we be prepping for the podcast. Out here.
Bro, it's exactly that. And bro, the beef shouldn't have even started. Because it's like, bro, I get it. You guys think you're fucking untouchable because you famous rappers or whatever, and you from the hood. But bro, if you go into an Airbnb and the shit has rules, and the guy who purchased the shit tells you like, yo, just relax. He ain't act like it's not like he asked y'all to do some shit that's impossible. He said, yo, just don't smoke in here. Y'all can go smoke outside, or whatever the case may be. It's like you being tough and being an asshole about that for what?
Control, power dynamic, being assholes. Some people just aren't. Some people just ain't been told no enough in there. People just haven't. No, like you don't have to do everything you want when you want to do it how you want it. That is not how it works, right? Like basic etiquette. If you're a smoker, you go to a spot. Hey, can I smoke in here? Nah, but you can smoke there. I bet. And then you go to the designated zone, and you enjoy yourself, and then you return to the non-designated.
That easy.
Like it's not that like. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's the common courtesy that a lot of people don't want to respect. That's the issue. The biggest thing is that simple common courtesy and respect of a person's location and place. People don't have that shit anymore.
My bad. I'm over here responding to some shit on my phone, but I will say on that note specifically, I mean like a lot of people were saying like, yeah, it was you know, it was cold outside. It was like 30 outside, you know, like ain't nobody, as a stoner, like as someone who smokes all the time, I'm not trying to smoke in fucking freezing, like degrading Aokiji attack weather. So I get it. But to be fair, someone like me, I'm finna ask before I even pull up, because I don't even like situations like that. So I'm finna, like, if that's me, I'm texting Max beforehand. So either I'm finna, you know, boof a sesh at the crib before I slide, or have some shit ready in the whip if it's that cold. Because, you know, even though, like, yeah, you could definitely offer me your patio or whatever, like, if it's dummy cold outside, like, I'm not trying to go there either. But, like, you could definitely hit the whip. And then
Box in the car.
Yeah, right. And then like my other thing is like I get where Fabio coming from too. Like a lot of people do smoke on Max's streams, and like on some home turf shit, like if you're inviting me, like, and you know that I'm with that type of shit, like, you know, trying to accommodate like does feel good, and like it's much appreciated. It's like if you know that I'm coming and you know I'd be smoking, like, you know, one like it would never even have to come to this, because again I feel like I'm always gonna ask first, but like I do appreciate it when people are like, oh, y'all, you know, like if y'all want to smoke, y'all can smoke here, you know, like as just courtesy, letting us know what the deal is, or if they chose to accommodate for us or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, like honestly, the Fabio shit is kind of funny. Like the diss track is like definitely like on some troll shit, I feel like. But then like it looks like Plague Max got another song where he mentions it that he leaked on like one of his other friends' streams. So I don't know how serious it actually is. I do think the little TJ shit was pretty cringe. Plus like I feel like Lil TJ said like 15 different things that all like, you know, like I don't know what the word is. They all like countered each other. Like there was one clip where he's like, it's not that deep and it's my bad, and then contradict, my bad, I couldn't even think of the word. You know, it's like cool. Fucking
how stupid it was.
You know, like he'll be like, you know, like, oh, it was not that deep, and then like another clip will be like, oh man, fuck Max, and then another clip would be like, you know, like we could do in the booth, and then there's another clip where he was like, man, I'll smack the shit out of somebody, tell me I can't do some shit. Like it was just like he was all over the place.
Actually crashing out.
Yeah. But yeah,
no reason.
that's more or less that entire situation, honestly.
That's hilarious. Because that shit, I didn't even realize that was from like actually serious people. I'm just like, this is just like some thing I saw on Twitter, and then I'm like, oh, beefing over the fact that indoor smoking isn't a thing. Like, were we that surprised? This is that. crazy. Can't believe it.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for the Playboy Max Fabio scenario. The last two things we have on the list were, well, one of them is Playboy Max related. I did want to talk about Song Wars. Basically Playboy Max put together a bracket style music tournament on his stream, and like shit was lit. Them boys was letting songs go. All types of shit was going down. Here was the bracket. Obviously, those of you on stream can't really see it. Or actually, I could switch to the. Hold on.
Oh.
But I said they did have this as the bracket. It was Jace, Xavier So Based, Benji Blue Bills, Bass Swag, Babytron, Vonoff 1700, Lil Tony, and OGZ. And then them boys was just rapping. Them boys was getting to some fucking rapping. They was going in. Of course, everybody was super excited to see Jace and Benji rematch. They definitely beat their opponents out of their bracket and ended up on like the finals for like the left side of the bracket. Jace, like prolific modern diss track maker, and Benji as like everyone, like I feel like I see this all the time on like Twitter and shit. Everybody just calling Benji the guy who discarded that one time. But like they had a little bit of a battle. Babytron dropped some heat. And yeah, Black's Money in chat also just reminded me, Alwyn just started a similar event where he's hosting his own style of Song Wars. I mean, Lax Money said Kalan and Tables went crazy, but I know a bunch of the homies besides those two submitted. I don't have any info on that because I wasn't tapped in, but definitely check that out as well. And make sure you check out Playboy Max's too. I feel like with those two, like you hit up Otwins and you get like a nice dosage of like nerdcore adjacent and like a lot of dope homies who make music around here. And then like, you know, looking at this bracket with Playboy Max's shit, you know, Jace, Babytron, OGZ, Lil Tony, Benji Blue Bills, like it's dope artists, you know what I'm saying? Like people who are nice punchers and, you know, decent rappers, you know, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. Tune in to Owens, tune in to Playboy Max's shit. The Song War shit is super fucking dope. And with that being said, our last topic
before we slide off, because I actually found this very interesting. Another one of our peers and one of our homies, ASAP the King, ADK, is doing producer wars on his YouTube channel now.
Okay.
So we actually have like
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because you said Song Wars, and I was like, I definitely saw something else with war in it. ADK doing producer wars now, so I love the fact that we're getting more collaborative competition like across the spectrum, from BBB to The Voice to Song Wars to Prod Wars. More fun collaborative interaction.
The crazy thing about that, right? When you mention like that, it's like, especially in our community, it's always been there. Like, if you go back to the old days, Natsu used to host crazy ass competitions. I had my own shit where it was called Bar Fest, and I mean it was money on the line, all this crazy shit. So it was like it was worth it if you jumped into it and you had a chance to win some bread. And not like we're not talking about $20 fucking. We talking about I was offering up $250, $500, etc., etc. Like Peso can tell you, I was dead ass with it, bro. Like.
Nah, that's that shit.
Vasto, I'm surprised you remember fucking Barfest, Vasto. Like, shout out to Vasto, bro. But anyway, next, like you were saying, Bezo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say our last topic on the docket for music was Kuro had put the Mac Miller album on the list. So I'm about to say take the floor. I mean, Mac is a goat, but you put it on the list. Go ahead, my boy.
So I put it on the list, not because I've listened to it yet. I plan on it. I haven't listened to it yet. But I brought it up because I believe in our pilot episode, pre-pilot this episode, we talked about posthumous albums.
Yeah, we did.
We did. And very much in the same realm of that conversation, I kind of want to bring it back with this one, because I feel like this project is one of those iterations respectful posthumous album, rather than like how some of like the recent Juice WRLD ones were more like money grabs. And I feel like a big reason for that is, one, how much love did the artist put before they pass into the album, and two, how much are fans in desire of that reconnecting. And I feel like the way we lost Mac, this album feels like a big closing chapter for a lot of people. So I just felt like it was important to kind of just bring it up, speak on it. You know what I mean?
No. I agree, especially when it comes to somebody like Mac Miller. We fuck with Mac Miller over here, bro. You feel me? We fuck with Mac Miller. I've checked out, I want to say maybe four or five tracks, and from what I was hearing, wasn't too fucking bad. So I still got to run up the project in totality, but yeah, I wasn't like what you were speaking to. I wasn't hearing nothing that made me go, all right, what the fuck, like type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was more. What's the way I can put this? It was more heartfelt than anything. It looked like whoever's in charge of his estate, whether it's his parents or whoever, it looked like they really, you know what I mean, got some shit. You feel me?
No, that's tough. And Lax Money in chat telling me that the album it has like a preface type where it was a mixtape, and now it was kind of completed and compiled into a full-blown album. So it's also nice to know that this is something that's been in his possession and worked on well while he was alive before it being completed in its totality. So I'm definitely excited to dive into a open listen rather than going into it being like, can we let the deceased rest?
No, not facts. I feel you. Big facts.
Music.
Excuse me.
What is our real one recommendation of the week?
I'll go first, and I mean, just to get this out the way, and I'm gonna stay with the same energy I had last week. It's diss tracks. If y'all remember last week, I was speaking about the situation with Joey Badass and him dissing all the West Coast rappers and shit like that, and trying to make them, whatever the case may be, trying to stir the pot, whatever the fuck the case may be. So a couple of them responded back, right? And even though Joey hasn't responded back himself, one of his homies from Pro Era, CJ Fly, who's nasty as fuck on the mic, CJ Fly responded. I would say go run up CJ Fly's response to everything people were saying about Joey Badass.
All right.
That's my recommendation.
My recommendation, I tell you, come close. It's the Dragon Ball Daima opening. Cause let me cook. I love openings that are self-aware that they're openings. When you like Dragon Ball, especially in like the decade since the conclusion of Z, every opening has been like very self-aware and almost nerdcore in essence. So like when I'm watching Dragon Ball Daima, one of my favorite things about the is that it almost kind of feels like a love letter for Toriyama, because it's like you're gonna have 1,000 jabs, which is like a double entendre for jabs and jokes, and you know, just like the whole energy of it bringing back DBZ to like its roots and everything. I just love openings that are very like self-evident, self-encapsulated. Like they're not trying to be special, but that makes them special in a sense. So fuck it, Dragon Ball Daima, because honestly, who doesn't want to meet someone amazing tomorrow? Just every day of your life, just meet awesome people, right? I get to meet, you know, one awesome person every Monday by the name of PESO P, because fuck you, Diggs.
Fuck me, I guess. Fuck me in my life, bruh.
You know, I just have to get one in this episode. Every episode gonna get one.
I understand. That's why I hope your tie gets stuck around the mic. You bitch ass motherfucker.
Wait, what was your what was your musical recommendation? I totally missed that. All I heard was you say Dragon Ball Daima.
The Dragon Ball Daima opening.
Okay, what the hell?
It's music.
You're right. I'm sorry. right.
He's gatekeeping chat.
Okay. My musical recommendation for the week is gonna be. Hold on, let me look at my Spotify. What am I listening to recently? Go listen to www.deepdive.com. It's an album by Webinar, an artist on Spotify. It is like vaporwavy, super heavy, like I don't know. Go listen to that shit. That shit's hard.
It sounds hard. Yeah. What y'all don't know is outside of rap, all PESO does is listen to elevator music.
Quite literally, yeah. All genres of elevator music.
Yeah.
It is genuinely lobby music.
It's the only way to quell the inner rage.
I used to press the beast. You hit like a little singing bowl.
I'm not mad at you at all, Chief. All right. So last on the motherfucking ticket today, as always, we get into some cultured shit. You feel me? Let's get into some gangster shit. No, I'm fucking around. And I figured like we should just get this out the way, cause me and Kuro just knocked this out real quick since it's pretty straightforward. Kuro, bruh, NFL, upset, bro. The Commanders was not fucking around with the Lions on fucking Sunday, bro.
Jaden Daniels
is, bruh.
True.
My question to you is, you think he could be the first rookie to bring home the chip? The first rookie quarterback to bring home the chip. I'm asking. I ain't say he gonna do it. I'm asking.
Nah, look. I'll put it to you like this. I think he could be one of the first, or maybe few, because I don't know how many rookie quarterbacks have made it to the Super Bowl in their rookie season. I think he actually has a chance. Now, in the season, Commanders and Eagles split 1-1, and the Eagles are home. So you gotta earn it. You know what I mean? Like, number one defense.
And Saquon is playing like a goddamn bully lately.
Like a fucking freight train with a first name. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think, I'll be honest with you, if Jalen Hurts is off a Percocet again fucking next weekend, yeah, the Eagles got no shot. Commanders are absolutely walking into the Super Bowl. If Jalen Hurts remembers that he's a professional quarterback for the National Football League with a conference championship on the line next Sunday, they gonna have a hell of a fight. I put it at 60-40 Eagles, but it's gonna be tight like Tiger.
Yeah, nah. Like, I agree. It's definitely like, even if they beat the Eagles, it's gonna be an uphill climb. Whoever they play in the fucking Super Bowl. If you play the Black Magic Chiefs, you already know how that's fucking go. And if you playing against the Bills ain't no fucking joke. So even if they make it to the Super Bowl, it's like, it's liable they can easily get cooked. My second thing about sports is, unless you have something else to add to that.
I was just gonna say, the one thing I love is that on all four teams, even in this divisional round, all the teams had stories. Yeah. Chiefs going for a three-peat, Bills being, number 2 offense in the league with no perennial starters outside of Josh Allen on the football.
And James Cook, you can't sleep on James Cook.
I'll give it to Cook.
He has 16 touchdowns.
I'll give it to Cook. I don't know if I call him perennial, but he is a great starter. You know what I mean? He does good. He does good. Also, the fact that the Bills were the only people that beat the Chiefs in the regular season, I don't count that fucking Week 17.
Yeah, nobody counts that bullshit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, real rap. So, Eagles potentially getting a Chiefs rematch in the Super Bowl.
That would be kind of lit.
The rookie sensation number 5 high five through the fucking end zone. This is a great, like we said it earlier, this has been an absolutely fantastic playoffs from the NFL. I'm loving it. Can't wait to see this next weekend.
Yeah, and before we get into something else, since we're still on sports, UFC, bro, two good ass fights, and the second one was just an outclassing. I mean, bro, once he got him in the fucking choke, I was like, yeah, it's over, bro. It was over.
Islam versus Renacio.
Yeah, we knew that was a cook, but the fight before that between Umar and Maria, That shit was gas.
Yo.
That shit was gas, bro.
Dvalishvili versus Nurmagomedov. I want you to understand. These motherfuckers are hilarious, bro. Marab was trolling so hard after the fight. Because
He was trolling
culturally,
during the fight. Like,
no, not even that. Because culturally, their countries have deep-seated beef. Because
Yeah.
Marab is from Georgia, and Umar is from Dagestan.
yeah.
So years ago, there's a clip of like Islam and Khabib. God, you worry about your son? Send them 2-3 years Dagestan, forget about it.
Yeah.
So right after the fight, Marab fucking tweets out, he's like, yo, Dagestan wrestling, don't worry, send them to Georgia 2-3 years, forget about it. I was crying. I'm alone.
The match was gas though, bro.
That man
It really
is a
was.
machine. Marab is
Yeah.
one of the greatest lightweight champions, one of the best champions I've ever seen. Absolutely overall.
And
But,
he beat George St. Pierre's takedown record during that fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Shout out
but
to him. George St. Pierre was goated, bro.
that's a fact. But fight of the night was before that. The Jiri Porzak versus
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Duval.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
That fight, I want you to understand, peso. I know you don't fuck with the combat sports, but I'm gonna bring it to you because I want you to. When I tell you, for one of the first time in my life, I shonen fight in the UFC. Round 1, ding ding ding. These men were up in each other's grill, throwing the hand. Nobody was running away. Nobody was shooting for takedowns. There was no wrestling. These motherfuckers were like, I'm gonna hit you till you fall down, or you're gonna hit me till I fall down. And it was 3 rounds, 5 full minutes of absolute destruction. Both of them
Rapping.
poked each other in the eye. And they were like, yo, I don't want the timeout. Just let me get back to the fight. And they're like, no, we're gonna look at you. We're gonna make sure your eye's okay. And then you can get back to smashing his nose in. Literally one of my favorite fights of my life.
No, shit was
And-
gas. Shit definitely was gas.
And Yuri's a fucking goat because he's super. I want you to understand, he is a samurai. Like, I don't care how white and European he looks. That man, literally, in his soul, in his DNA construct, in his beliefs, is a samurai. And he cut off his top knot because one of the members of his team, a lady, was diagnosed with cancer, and he's like, I'm gonna cut my hair off for you, and I'm gonna fuck this dude up, and I'm gonna win this fight. And he really did that shit. I love him. Absolute top-tier fight.
Honorable shit.
Big
Know what I mean, we
respect.
fuck with it.
Big
We
respect.
fuck with it. We fuck with it. Know what I mean? But yeah, that's all the talk we got for sports nowadays. But talking about sports, nah, I mean, let's switch to, ironically, the Switch too, bro. Know what I mean, everybody's seen the teaser trailer and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was a light tease. It was like Shorty rubbing her hand on your chest and saying, "Hey, you look nice." It was a light tease, but now I mean, we got something good from it, in my opinion. And that was that look at that 24 fucking player Mario Kart shit. When I tell you, y'all don't know this about me, but Kuro and Peso do. I only play games to fuck up life. I don't play games for fun. I don't get no fun out of playing games unless I ruin somebody's day. 24 people on the same track, I'm going to love fucking up friendships every time I play that game. I'm telling you, I'm
stop
serious.
shopping for hatering. It's
I'm telling- I
23
did.
days you can ruin in one race.
Bruh, and as a world class top tier hater, there's nothing better than that. I'm just saying, bruh. Like, I don't know about y'all, but playing games for fun, what? Who the fuck does that? Either we winning or we pissing somebody the fuck off. Like, that's how it is out here, bruh. Now I
That's
mean,
me
Peso,
important, I
talk your
can't lie.
shit. Talk your shit, Peso.
What about the Switch 2? I mean, shit.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just-
give me Switch 2, maybe some possible launch games. Like, what you thinking, bruh?
I mean, listen, that shit, it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm excited that the design is nice and streamlined. I like the magnetic Joy-Con closure. They have the new mouse peripheral with the optic sensors on the bottom of the Joy-Cons. You hold them like down horizontally to like to the table, and you get like a whole new way of playing. And then of course the trailer itself showcased that like 24-player-esque Mario Kart. I really think that we're just gonna see day one, especially a lot of like more current third-party support, like Final Fantasy and like Elden Ring. I feel like that's what Nintendo like really felt like they were missing. They've always had like a good hold on their base, but getting the general gamer, because that's always like it's such an interesting battle for them, because Nintendo has always been for the general gamer, has always been for the casual gamer, but nowadays casual gaming has kind of taken like two different definitions, where you have the Nintendo sided, Nintendo coded party gamer, family gamer, but you also have like your casual FPS players and like your people who like will never set forth in a competitive scene, but like will master Souls-like boss patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the enjoyment of gaming has like turned itself like a tad, so they were missing a lot of that third-party support and like proper third-party support, even for the shit they tried to port or tried to facilitate. So I think that's going to be their biggest foot forward launch time. You know, like, I'm sure we'll get that new Mario Kart. I'm sure we'll get some news on Pokemon Legends ZA. But I'm really banking on third party. Yeah, no. I think that's it.
So
I agree with it.
Go ahead, Diggs. What are you gonna say?
No, I said I can agree with it. I'm good. Go talk your shit.
No, because I have two questions actually.
Go ahead.
First question: the rubber thingy that's colored next to the Joy-Con stick, is that a thing to help with like stick drift, or is that just pretty colors?
I think it's just pretty colors, yeah.
Okay. My second question, which is more important, they brought up the fact that there was going to be some limitation on like, you know, forwards compatibility or backwards compatibility. I don't know proper journey more for certain games. Do you think that's going to affect big name IPs? Because like in my head, the game they going to nerf Pokemon. You ain't going to play Violet on that new too. You going to have to wait for
I don't know.
ZA.
I mean, well, they did say that the majority of games would have backwards compatibility, and I honestly think the stipulation where they said some things might not be completely compatible would probably just apply to stuff like the Nintendo Labo and the Ring Fit that require the Gen 1 Joy-Con to fit into an apparatus or a peripheral. I just don't think the new Joy-Con is gonna fit that. So I think they legally have to let people know. Like, I mean that's what I think. Like the main stipulation for that asterisk is I don't think they're gonna necessarily take away any of the recent mainline games. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us everything that we've had recently, especially with like, I mean all the little Timmies who just got Switches, like the friends who get Switch 2s. Like I'm sure, you know, they're not gonna necessarily want to cut Tears of the Kingdom players, Scarlet and Violet players, Smash Bros. Ultimate players, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe players like right at the knee like that. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more for like the more niche titles, like what doesn't get carried over like 100%. But I mean, who knows? I mean, like, what is also the point? What is also the point for something like Mario Kart 2, right? It's like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like one of their best-selling games of all time. Be it because it was bundled or not, aside. It's like, but Mario Kart 9 is dropping, or whatever they're gonna call it, right? It's like, why?
Right.
You know, it's like the bad side of Nintendo rearing its ugly head, where it's like they are very, we're not gonna give you too much of the last gen. But I don't know. I mean, this is the Switch 2. Like, to me, like it feels like they're trying to make like a new family of systems. So I just don't think that cutoff is going to happen just yet. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not this generation, but
I can see it. When we leave the Switch nomenclature, it'll definitely be something to worry about. Yeah.
Yeah. When it's like the Nintendo hijacking, that's when it'll be
Because think about it, like for like the DS, right? Like from all the way from the regular DS to the new 3DS XL, you could play the same DS game all the way through, but then you move to the next,
Console.
idea of systems. I mean, it's a little hard to make it a through line example because the Switch became a hybrid home console and handheld, but
Yeah.
you just tend to see that with like a generation switch.
No, that's true. That's true.
Work? What? Nah, I fuck with it. Speaking of games too, I had this shit and I ain't even run it up yet. And now, bro, it's just anytime anybody invites me to play it, or I'm just chilling, probably working on music, watching some other shit, listening to beats, whatever the fuck the case may be. Just never available to play. But yo, y'all fuck with Marvel Rivals?
Yes.
He just put the yes in the serious.
No, Rivals.
I guess
Hey, sorry. I was typing a message. I was gonna say Rivals is super fun, but I'm just not super into it right now. Like the Fantastic Four update is like on the way, and like the Dracula villain season 1 shit is on the way. But ever since like we got that big leak of character names, like I'm kind of just waiting for Ultron and other characters that are set to be planned. So I mean they're releasing characters fast, so hopefully that's soon. But we'll see.
Nah,
Yeah, like
I'll put you like this. I liked Marvel Rivals so much, like upon launch and upon playing it, because I was a fan of Overwatch. I just didn't like Overwatch. So like having a hero shooter in a vein that I actually like give a damn about is really cool. But it also scared the hell out of me because then I got really worried that we were gonna everything was gonna become a hero shooter. So I love Marvel Rivals, but can we just leave it at Marvel Rivals? Because I swear if I get DC Legends in like 2 years, I'm smacking somebody. Want it. Stay away.
Bruh.
yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you, bro. I just was more so asking because like it's the number one thing like surfacing right now. Every time I turn around, it's like when I'm in different discords, all I see is motherfuckers running up Rivals, and I'm like, yo, y'all really hooked on this shit. And again, it's crazy because they wasn't fucking with Overwatch. So could it just be the dynamic of having heroes that makes the difference? I don't know, but I know motherfuckers is in this shit for the long haul, bro.
I'd put it as two things. One, I would say that Overwatch being one of the, I don't want to say pioneers, but first real forefathers of that genre. You start out in this limited pool, and then by the time it kind of reaches the masses, you have this massive sweaties, and then also like the entire just like cold watch was super weird and fucked. That kind of plagued Overwatch across its line, but also on top of that, because these are based on IPs that people are super familiar with, super tapped in with across generations, even if you play the game and you suck, just getting to play a game where you actually get to like play these characters that you've loved for so long. Like I booted up the game and I was fucking immediately Venom. What? You give me Venom in a game? I'm there. Marvel's Capcom 2, I ran Venom. Every colorway, red, blue, light blue, original. I don't give a fuck. I love Venom. So like having that in an age where a lot of hero comic games are suffering, having one that hits really kind of coalesces and brings that entire group of fans, not even fan base, but groups of fans together. So there's a lot playing into the strengths and into the pocket of Marvel Rivals being that, you know, honestly, you know, winter stealing game like season.
No, I
Yeah.
can agree. I can agree. Like I said, I'm gonna run it up one of these days.
It's
Let me
good.
know,
I mean,
I'll
I'm
be down.
about to say we could do a little quick play.
Do you feel
Not a
me?
problem. Not a problem.
I'll be
That
down.
shit is tough.
Hold on. Did someone say quick play? I'm already playing.
Oh my
Bruh.
god.
That's
But
too
yeah,
quick.
nah. And then, well, what is this point here? AGDQ?
So I'll cover that one. So
Do your thing.
There's actually this
I
really,
was saying, what is
really-
that?
So yeah, So AGDQ stands for Awesome Games Done Quick. Games
Oh, games done quick. Oh, bruh.
Done Quick.
I saw the
Yeah.
acronym. I saw the acronym, and I was like,
Yeah, bro.
Like the wires were trying to connect,
I was like,
but they were
what?
just
I was like, what did
missing.
he type? It just looked like you typed a bunch of random letters for a second. I was like, what was this note?
Bro, it does.
I told Diggs to just smash his keyboard once, and whatever was there, I'd make it in point to articulate.
Whatever.
you did it.
That's it. So for those that don't know, GDQ Games Done Quick is this amazing entity where it's a group of creators that collaborate together multiple times a year, but two major events, AGDQ and I believe SGDQ, which is Awesome Games Done Quick and Summer Games, one respectively in January, one I believe. Like maybe, I don't remember. Shut up. We're moving on. And pretty much it's a marathon of speedruns. So it's 5 days long, and it's just speedrun after speedrun after speedrun of different games, different types of games. Like there's one where it's like the PlayStation Challenge from the PS1 game. So like people doing push-ups. In this GDQ, they had people speedrunning Crazy Taxi with a live band playing the Crazy Taxi songs. And the whole point of this speedrun marathon event is that it's meant to garner money to donate to the Prevent Cancer Foundation as well as Doctors Without Borders. So it's all charity based, and it's this amazing event. I discovered it about like 10 years ago. It's been a huge, just like a comfort place for me. Like whenever like GDQ is on, like I always stream it, like I always watch it. It's just, it feels very homey. It's very, very positive. And it's just a wonderful thing. And it happened actually last week. It was running for the week, and they actually broke their record. They amassed over $2.5 million in donations for charity. Like real big, real amazing. And having watched GDQ for so many years, this year actually felt like a huge marked evolution in just like the quality, the programming, and just like how it was approached as an event where it's almost becoming a convention in a sense because of how much they do just beyond and around the speed runs. So it's a wonderful thing. It's for charity. It's about video games, but it's such a wonderful culture that they have that I just wanted to bring them up and just shine a light and give them shouts out and big respects for all that they do for I think 15 years now. So it's incredible.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck, gotta
Alright.
love it, man.
And a completely
Definitely sounds
opposite
lit.
topic. Completely opposite
Energy.
energy topic. We're gonna end. Well, I mean, these two topics kind of go hand in hand, but
Literally.
Yeah.
it is crazy. I'm pretty sure everybody was around for the prolific 12-hour TikTok ban. It really changed everybody's lives in 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to give the timeline of events. I think it was crazy that if you accessed the app immediately when the ban was supposed to be enacted, it was a generic message. And then within like 30 minutes, it was hot fixed to the message of it being like, don't worry, President Trump is here. And I just thought that was crazy. And then Trump put in that order to get the ban or get the Band-Aid extended while they mediate some sort of deal. So that shit is back immediately. I just thought that shit was crazy. I mean, like, you had everybody going to Red Note, like that Chinese social media app with like a similar TikTok layout. You had people like posting screen recorded videos like of their timeline for people who were like non-US users, being like, here's your scroll fix, and it's just a video of them scrolling through TikTok. With the TikTok ban being postponed, Agent Orange is back in office.
Right.
Orange boy.
And which is crazy because the people who hate him might have to thank him for trying to get TikTok back. That is the funniest shit I can think of at the moment, because it's like that's a hard pill to swallow for some people. Like, bruh, especially if you get paid wonderfully from TikTok, you kind of gotta thank this man. Like,
you literally. But the thing that's double crazy, and I feel like people forgot this part of the lore and the plot. The start of this whole movement to ban TikTok did begin in part because of Orange. So he literally kind of like, remember how I made the joke about like throwing someone in front of traffic but then pulling them back so they have to thank me for saving their lives? That's kind of what Trump did. He's like, I'm gonna take away TikTok, but you're not gonna realize I took it away because I'm not gonna be in office. You're gonna blame that sleepy guy, and then when I come back, Daddy's home. We got TikTok back. Y'all, come on, give me a round of applause, and everyone's just like, yay! But then everyone's getting the cognitive dissonance of being like, wait, ain't this your fault to begin with?
yeah.
I'm just saying the plot line that they're cooking up is not good. It's trash. All right, they need to call Triple H if you're gonna try and script a heel turning face storyline. Go to the WWE. All right, you're not good at it on your own. You're not. You guys aren't Hollywood writers. All right, we saw this coming a mile away. I'm on my conspiracy theory bot. You're right. I'm waking you up, people. They are purposely fucking with your emotions, okay? Yep. If you are upset about this TikTok ban, let that be a lesson. Don't let an app ruin your life.
Real.
Get outside.
And it's perfect because Trump is an asshole, and this is an asshole move. Like,
it's a 50-cent move for real.
Bro, I mean, it's even funnier when you have like all the older tweets of like when the rhetoric used to be, let's get TikTok banned, because he was low-key the guy who started that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's just so funny to see him do like cartoonishly evil shit that people shouldn't fall for, but somehow it just works. I don't know. That shit is insane.
Every time, bro. They got the Tweety birds and the stars around him, like,
bro.
Which is crazy, but bro, like you said, Agent Orange really means something now because he's scheming like a real agent, bro. Like, he's in the lab, ladies and gentlemen.
Quill in hand,
with the Birdman hand rubs. Like, wait until they get a load of this. Like, bro,
I'm gonna take away TikTok and I'm gonna give him back.
Yeah, bro.
And
they gonna have to suck my dick after.
They gonna love me,
how he was,
bro.
Love me.
But yeah, nah, that is. I was gonna say that is literally the last thing on our docket to speak on.
That's a fact.
All right. So as far as the culture, what are we recommending for the week? Games, any outside anime TV shows, whatever y'all want to pick, bro.
I'll go first.
Right.
For the culture, yoga. Get up and fucking stretch every day. Okay?
Not a yoga,
You're
but
not
real.
taking care of yourself. You don't love yourself. You're not an evolved zodiac sign. Okay, bend over, untouched toe. Okay, hit the little. You know what I'm saying? Get a Japanese school warm-up routine on your TV. Do something. Okay, take care of your body. All right. Stop worrying about what the orange man doing. Worry about what you're doing with yourself.
To catapult from that, an easy exercise you can do anytime, any place, any moment. Do some body weight squats. Real easy, and actually it's hella beneficial, especially for you motherfuckers with them damn turkey and chicken legs. Like, get them body squats going and build some muscle down there, bruh. You feel me? But I'll go next. And he started with exercise. I'm gonna go to games, and since we've been in some throwback shit, I'm giving you a throwback that you could probably find it. I played it on PS2, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could find this probably on the original Xbox or 360 or the Xbox Game Pass, whatever that fucking shit is. Nobody likes Xbox, so yeah. Anyway, but I played it on the PS2. It's always been one of my favorite games. We were talking about ninjas earlier. Ninjas are impossible to hate. So the game I'm gonna tell you to run up is Tenchu Wrath of Heaven for the PS2. Absolutely if you like anything that has to do with espionage and stealth and chopping motherfuckers' heads off and hitting special moves and all that shit is run it up, bruh. Trust me.
He's talking. Do yoga and then run that up. He's talking.
What?
He's just chilling, bro.
Honestly, I think my recommendation for the culture is probably gonna be, damn, what's a good game to play that I've played recently? Honestly,
Is it a game that's currently tattooed on your calf?
no. Oh, true. I mean, listen,
You saw how I did that though, right?
that was a fire alley-oop, but I might have to save it for next week. To give the full rant. But I will say, I think my recommendation for the week would probably be, damn, because I just thought of a second game that would be tough. You know, okay, we're gonna give 2 games out this week. One, y'all gotta play SSX3. Don't listen to Oddwin. I was about to say
Tricky.
Don't listen to Oddwin. Don't listen to Diggs. Everybody gonna tell you to play Tricky instead. But SSX3.
No, I love Tricky. I love Tricky and XSX3. I love both of them.
I think 3 is better though. Usually the point of contention is a lot of people prefer Tricky, but I'm saying check out.
I like Tricky because of the OST better. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Like
that shit is tough. It's a close one though. 3 has a good soundtrack too.
No, you're not lying. You're not lying.
But nah, that game amazing. Check that out. And then I would also recommend, if you've ever wanted to play Pokemon or get like a really really light feel for competitive Pokemon while keeping like a chill multiplayer setting, the browser based battling application Pokemon Showdown has that mode that I've been doing a lot of videos of on my second channel. For free-for-alls, and it's like a 4-man Pokemon battle, and it's a 1v1 v1v1, and it's like every man for themselves, whoever can win. Everybody gets 6 Pokemon random teams, and it's super fun. Anybody can play it. It's literally at PokemonShowdown.com. It's literally a browser-based game, so like nobody has to download anything, nobody has to buy anything. Meep moop meep. All that shit is done. So that's my actual recommendation for the week.
No. Since we doing 2, I got one more too for y'all.
Okay.
It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in line with Sonic. Sonic has been the big thing lately for everybody. Everybody's loved the movie. You fuck with Shadow, all that other shit. A Sonic game, in my opinion, that gets slept on a lot, and you can play this for PS2, Xbox, or the GameCube. The first Sonic Riders game.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Gas.
okay.
Like, gas. Run that bitch up. Unlock the shoes. Now, I mean, Jet the Hawk is lit. And then just go crazy. It is gas.
Classic.
In my opinion, I know a lot of people like Sonic Racing. Sonic Riders is better than Sonic Racing, in my opinion, bro. And I will die on top of that hill, Mo Mountain, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm here,
I'll
bro.
die right next to you.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to, if he's saying he died next to me, I'm good. Change my mind.
He said, actually, go play Sonic Racing. I'll join you there.
But no, Sonic Riders, absolutely fucking gas, bro. Absolutely gas. If you run it up and you want somebody to run it up with and you got good internet, hit me up. We can run that shit up, bro. And you can catch this work because that's my shit. Like,
since y'all both did 2, I'm going to add a second one.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And more yoga. Yeah, what you fucking thought I was going to say. You ain't moving enough yet. So doubling down the dosage of getting your ass up.
Big 3 podcast. Peso Pete, Diggs the Prophecy, Professor Kuro. Where would you get it anywhere else? More yoga. Yeah, and yoga.
And yogurt.
and yogurt and Yoda.
Yeah, bro. I guess why not, bro?
Yep. Oh God, listen. Another dope episode. We ran this second one as a pilot as well, just because Diggs was sick and he's not on cam, and 2, like, we have yet to like fully roll everything out. So, hopefully this week I'll actually do it. Imagine we have a 3rd pilot.
Maybe 3 pilots is what we need. Big 3.
You might as well. You might as well do it, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like Attack on Titan season 3 part 4. Like,
but no, we out this bitch. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, everybody who listened. Again, We dual stream these podcasts to my second channel on YouTube, PESO Pete 2. So go check out the full VODs posted on there. If you missed anything, I know Twitch, it's hard to interact with VODs and like rewatch stuff here on that side. So we have everything recorded on a separate YouTube channel, on my second YouTube channel, Bars. And that's it. We got this bitch, man. Peace.
Yeah.
Sayonara.